Hi, in this video I'm going to be reviewing what it means to verify a solution. So I start off with kind of definition of what it means. When I say verifying solutions, a value x equals a, and then here, right up this corner, a is some number. So a is some number. We just don't know what it is. So it could be 5, it could be 9, it could be 3, it could be a billion. But whatever it is, a value x equals a is a solution to an equation if it satisfies the equation. In other words, substituting it makes the value of the left and right sides of the equation the same. So if I plug that number in the left side for everywhere I see an x, and I plug it the right side for everywhere I see x, and it turns out that it makes the left side equal to the right side, we'd say that that satisfies an equation, and that would make it a solution. Converse is, if it doesn't do that, if I plug it in and the left and right side are not equal, then it is not a solution. Okay? So you guys probably have seen this before. It's just called checking your work. So a few examples. Is x equals 2 a solution to x squared plus 3 is equal to 5x minus 1? I don't know. What we're going to do down the road is we're going to learn how to solve this equation by hand. But right now, if we have a potential solution, we can quickly verify whether it works or not. All right, so what I do is I'm going to plug that in. So I end up with 2 squared plus 3 is equal to 5 times 2 minus 1. And really, I'm going to write a question mark above the equal sign because I actually don't know if this makes this equal when I'm plugging this in. I'm just seeing if it does. All right. I also like to put parentheses around my substitutions. I think it makes it clear and makes sure I keep the signs correct, make sure I don't miss operations. So that's going to be a personal preference that you'll see in a lot of my work. All right, so the first step is I just go through, I plug those values in, and now I want to see, hey, what's the left side equal to, what's the right side equal to, and are they the same? So let's see, 2 squared is equal to 4. I get 4 plus 3. I'm not sure if that's equal to, let's see, 5 times 2 is 10, minus 1. All right, now this is pretty clear this isn't equal because 4 plus 3 is 7, and then 10 minus 1 is 9. So these guys are most definitely not equal. So on my explanation here, I'm going to say that x equals 2 is not a solution because it does not satisfy the equation. Alright, if it satisfied the equation, it would make the left and right side hands equal in the case of inequality. Alright, so simple enough. I basically substitute the value 2 in anywhere I see x, which would be there and there. I calculate each side. I find that the numbers are not equal, so that means that 2 does not satisfy. Right. Second example, is x equals negative 4 a solution to x squared plus 8 is equal to 6x? Same method here. I'm just saying I know in the future maybe we can solve this thing by hand, but for now, what we're going to do is just substitute. So negative 4, I'll replace this x with a negative 4, and I square that, and then I add 8. And maybe, just maybe, that's equal to negative 6 times, replace that x with a negative 4. Okay. Let's see, now if I go through evaluating this, negative 4 squared is negative 4 times negative 4. Negative times negative is a positive, so I get a positive 16. And then I'm adding 8 to that, and it might be equal to, see, a negative negative 4. That's a negative negative, which turns into a positive, so I get a, looks like I forgot to copy something up here. Negative 6 times negative 4. That's a little better, I forgot that guy. So negative 6 times negative 4 is going to be a positive 24. So looking at those, 16 plus 8 gives me 24, and that actually is, this time, equal to 24. Alright, so what does that mean? Well, it tells me that value that I substituted for x, negative 4, is a solution to the equation x squared plus 8 is equal to negative 6x. So conclude this in a nicely written sentence. Say that x equals negative 4 is a solution to the equation x squared plus 8 is equal to negative 6x, because substituting it into the equation gives the left and right sides of the equation the same value. Okay, so x equals negative 4 is a solution to the equation x squared plus 8 is equal to negative 6x, because substituting it into the equation gives the left and right sides of the equation the same value. It's a very good explanation, tells me why it's equal. Now, alternatively, I could have said something like the previous example, where I said x is 2 is not a solution because it does not satisfy the equation. Here I could have said that x equals negative 4 is a solution to the equation x squared plus 8 is equal to negative 6x, because it does satisfy the equation. Just different ways of wording it. Alright, final example. Is x equals 3 a solution to x times 2 minus x equals 2x minus 7? So more x's here, but still going to be the same pattern. I'm going to take this value, I'm going to substitute it in for everywhere I see x, and then see are the sides equal. So here I get 3 times 2 minus 3 equals maybe 2 times 3 minus 7. Yeah, let's go ahead and solve this. I'm going to start with this thing. So I have 3 times, let's see, 2 minus 3 would be a negative 1. And that might be equal to, let's see, 2 times 3 is 6. I get 6 minus 7. If you notice, I'm doing one step at a time. I'm sure you guys are smart enough and good enough with your mental math that you can do lots of these steps in your head. I would just make sure you go slow enough and write out more options, write out more calculations. Just makes you less likely to make some silly mistakes. All right. So 3 times negative 1, here I get negative 3. On the left side, I'm going to get negative 1, and those guys are most definitely not equal. Okay. So my written solution, I would say that x equals 3 is not a solution, because, and I'll take the short way of saying it this time, it does not satisfy the equation. So substitution did not work. So to sum up this rather straightforward standard we have here, for verifying solutions, you're given a possible answer, a possible solution, and in order to verify it, what you can do is you can substitute it back in and see if it satisfies the equation. If you substitute that value for x or whatever variable you're looking at, and it makes the left side of the equation have the same value as the right side of the equation, then we're going to say it is a solution. If the two sides have different values, it is not a solution.